So what's up, man?
Okay, let's begin.
Yeah, let's begin. Last time that we spoke was pretty bad on Discord, like one time
Yeah,
before I
this was
left. Yeah, it was really, really bad talk.
it was a long time ago though
Yeah.
too.
hmm
Hella long time ago. It was when you were still at the clan.
Yeah. No, it was when I left it. Right when I left it. Before it, we had a lot. We had like 3 talks, when I was in the clan. Like you had a teenager that was me, and you literally spoke with him only 3 times when he's in control of all of your rosters. So what the heck? Like, wait. It's like, wait, he steals number the most automatic.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so.
honestly, I think MI have gained members like from their community like
Mhm,
really quickly. Because if you think about it, MetriX from the
yeah.
10th of April when we made it last year,
hmm
and it's gained just about like let's say about 320 members.
Yeah.
And MI have just went boom. Like the
Yeah.
community has just
We
gone
just
straight up
started.
like really quickly.
Mhm. Think Made in
Like if
Israel
you
is
kind of
now
look at it,
like what 1 or 2 months old, and your organization is like 1 year old,
10 months old.
10 months old,
Yeah, something like that.
and we almost
Something
took
like
you out in it. Like, no, in the start we did take you out. Like in the start we were the leading ones. Like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, we had a blow, and then we were like 310, and you were like
Mm.
290 something when we had.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. And then it just kind of like gradually switched again for some reason.
Yeah, because we are
I was
right
like,
now
we
focusing
have
on the
these,
team. So now we will
we have
go
these
back.
kind of times.
hmm Yeah, when I was in the team, we also had a kind of a good time, but it wasn't that good because there were a lot of issues. Like, it was
Yeah,
literally being blind to the issues.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
But honestly, I think that we both like came a long way,
Yeah.
honestly. Like it's really been really good.
Without a pick, we didn't even meet, to be honest. Like, I
Mm.
was, at high school. I'm still at high school, but I'm at my last year right now. And
Yeah, yeah,
it
same.
was like 1 year ago, much before MetriX. And it was when I was 1 month with my girlfriend together. And he told
Yeah,
me, "Hello, bro." I was, yeah, yeah, what's up? And he told me that he made an organization and all, and he's searching for a coach if I want. So I was like a coach. I was the coach, but I was pretty shit still. I wasn't, good material for a coach, but I thought myself too much. So I was like, yeah, let's go. So then I literally just took YouTube videos out and tried to see what they're doing wrong and what they're doing right, and taking from them what to coach.
yeah.
Yeah. So it was like a coach that takes you to global league but can't take you for pro. It was me.
Yeah,
hmm
about your org,
Yeah,
are
but
you
what?
happy with where you've got?
Actually, yes. Sometimes I do want to change a lot of stuff about that, but
I mean, yeah, that's normal. Like, you do want to sometimes switch up some channels or a team, add a new team, maybe get a coach or whatever.
uh
Like, it's just like one
yeah,
of
but I
those
think
things
then
that
you need
you.
to see reality that if you do it, you fuck up literally. Yeah.
But it is difficult. But if you like, if you dedicate yourself and you're like you're looking right towards it, you will end up getting it. Like, you just chip away at it.
Yeah, I just need to speak with the
That's
second
about it.
manager, with second owner. We are 2 owners, as I told you,
Yeah, yeah,
me and Strikes.
yeah. It's
And
like me and
yeah,
CMI.
like, wait, how old even is CMI? Like,
I think. I know he's 16. I think. Yeah.
oh, lower than me. Just kidding.
I feel like
That
I'm
is lower
literally
than me.
the youngest staff member in this organization, and I
Why?
own
How old
it.
are you? 13, 13?
I'm I'm 5th
Oh shit.
March
I'm like almost.
2004.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm almost 3 years older than you. 3 years almost older. So yeah,
But
like,
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
I
About your
yeah,
kind of social medias and stuff, like let's say you,
YouTube and all.
Instagram
Yeah,
and all that kind of stuff. Are you looking to like expand more towards that
of
and
course.
like
Yeah,
maybe invest in your kind
we're
of yeah?
looking to expand in CS:GO and in Instagram. Right now, we are searching for how it's called, a team manager for Fortnite, because a team manager for CSGO is unneeded right now, but we are searching for it also. The only
Okay.
problem with CSGO team manager is that I don't trust other people in my work. So when I know I can make my work the best, I don't trust other people in it.
Basically, when you opened up MI, yeah,
hmm
did you open it up or did the
Uh,
other owner open it up?
it was Kingdom's Fall in the start.
Okay.
So then I met the other owner, and we were like, "Yeah, you don't know how to set a CS team and how to do this stuff. I don't have a great community like I have a small community. Let's merge." Like we were both very very small
Yeah.
organizations, and we were like, "Yeah, let's merge. Like, what can we lose in it? We are both Israelis. We both
Yeah.
understand, and we both know what to do if we do it." So
Have plans changed? So basically, when you
when I
had like a list of plans what you were to do, did they change gradually as you went on?
when I opened, there were like what? I I was messaging like a lot of rosters, like a lot of roster teams that were randomly outside with organization ban them if they want me to be their owner, like the organization owner. But the only problem is that I was the only staff. So
Yeah.
yeah, so it's like one man organization. And I didn't even know how to start, to be honest. Like I was telling you that I'm gonna do better and all, because I was like really, really mad. I had a really, really bad time even before that and after it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Like when I started MetriX,
mhm,
I had a list of plans, and instantly I opened up around 4 to 5 teams, and that
yeah,
ended up being the biggest mistake. I opened up,
yeah. I saw
I
that.
remember R6, CS:GO.
It fell
I
first.
can't
Yeah,
remember
no,
the other
Fortnite fell
three games.
first. You made it like
I know
Fortnite
there's
team,
something called.
CS team. You made the R6 team, and you made another CS:GO team, and an academy, two academies.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that,
So
and
yeah,
there
so.
is a reason that didn't go to plan. We had everything, like we had the server, but we
mhm.
just did not have the staff. We did not have the coaches for it,
Yeah, we didn't
and
have
it
actually
seems
nothing for it, and
it's
also
so much harder than it looks.
yeah. To be honest,
Like when
we right now having an academy, but it's only VIP members. What I mean in VIP, it's only members that we know that can do it and can go pro. So they are literally signing in to the organization as players, but they're called the
yep,
academy members because they are learning. They're gonna be replacements if they'll be enough good. But yeah,
yeah, I see what you mean. It's basically like the special coaching squad where
uh,
Serenity are now.
yeah,
So that
but
was kind of your
it's
academy
pretty
team.
bad. Yeah, it's pretty better than that. But
Special
yeah,
coaching squad.
like I don't like much Serenity. Like these guys are good guys, like good people, but not in CS:GO, not good players. Like there's a lot of
I
training
feel like
needed.
they train a lot. They
Mhm.
train really hard.
Do they have even
Chemistry
a
wise, they're
coach?
great. They just need to get more skill. Basically, like every
Yeah,
day,
but do
like
they
every
have a
game they
coach?
play, they gain more skill. They work on certain areas a bit more than
Yes, but do they
they
have
did
even a
before.
coach?
Oh no, we're on that. We're on that.
Yeah, it's
Crimson
the
is helping a lot
yeah, it's the
because
thing here.
Crimson has done so much for
Mhm.
MetriX. It is unbelievable,
Yeah,
and
and then
I would
Amos
have
kicked me.
hardly have managed. I would hardly have managed without
Yeah,
Crimson. He's set up Omni completely. He's tried out those
yeah, he's a
players.
good
He's
player.
found SCS and Serenity.
He's a good.
SCS Serenity just need the skill. Like they've got the spray controls, all this kind of stuff. They've got all the basics. They just need to grind a bit more. Like they're on it. They're on it. And I
Mhm.
think that we'll reach around global around
Uh,
April
yeah.
kind of
But you don't need
area.
to think about reaching global. You need to think like us that we right now, okay, like road to global, okay, it's nice, but we're more like focusing on our, tournaments and training. And then we
Oh
want to
yeah,
go to
yeah.
FPL to visit Pro League. So it will be much easier and much, not much easier, but much better, like much stronger.
Mm.
So,
Um,
like when you opened your team, I saw that you don't really search for a coach. When we opened our team, we were like, "Let's get a coach, let's get a roster." So it took us like 3 or 4 days to make a whole roster. Like we made
I
it out of
remember when
scratch. Okay.
The
Yeah.
first team we had, if you remember, Rubik's, Tickley, Tykes, Fremos, and no, he's gonna hate me for this. Roker, here we go. So we had we had those 5 guys, the
Yeah.
OGs, and when I asked them for a coach, and I said, okay, I have this guy, they
Mhm.
literally said no, and so did our second team,
Uh-huh.
and SCS only recently started wanting a coach. First time I asked
Mhm.
them, they said no, they're okay.
You remember the team that we had, like, when I was the team manager of them? So they won't even the coach, like, we needed to get a close by coach to them because they wouldn't even want the coach. But I can tell you one thing: they are very, very good people. I can't tell you that they are
Mm.
bad players and bad people. They are good players and good people. But it's like right now in the new Rust and the new organization. I think it's better for them now. But yeah, they're not taking out of the max. Like from there, they didn't take the max out because let's say that I heard that like 2 or 3 players just gone out. So it's like left 2 or 3 rosters from the same roster. So it's a lot of problems. I
Yeah, I
don't.
feel like the
Yeah.
current roster though,
Mhm.
they've they've had their ups and downs, yeah, but
Mhm. Yeah.
mostly they are great people, and I
Mhm.
wouldn't swap them out because of simply how I forgot the word. Like they're really I got that word. What's
Mhm.
that word? They're dedicated,
Yeah.
basically.
Mhm.
They
So
really want to
yeah.
do well, and whenever I hand them
Mhm.
like a a league or something, like a
Mhm.
team to play, they'll say yes. About AGL, are you in contact with
AG-
AGL?
AGL, yeah, I think so.
Amateur Gaming League. Yeah. Would you be joining the season 2?
Yeah,
Maybe.
we will join it. I cannot. We didn't announce it yet, and nobody knows it. But I'm now announcing that we will join AGL leagues. We will join Lucifer's leagues soon, but I don't think much about Lucifer because it's maybe a huge organization, but it's like not the best for us. Lucifer, like it's okay teams, it's okay stuff, but like lower than our level, and also it's a lot to pay and less to earn than to pay. Like let's say
Yeah,
if it's
about
yeah.
AGL for MTX, basically, I was thinking of entering Serenity. They're all down, and of
Hmm.
course, I know that they probably won't end up winning,
Yeah,
probably because they've got teams like MI, they've got other big teams out
yeah,
there,
we
like
took them
ESL
down.
teams that stand up to
We
that kind
took
of
them
stuff.
down too
And
fast. Yeah.
I feel like it just gives them a lot of experience,
Hmm.
basically.
Yeah.
With experience, they know what to work on.
Uh-huh.
They know what they have basically to
Hmm.
play. They know the teams,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
we get a lot more connections from it too.
So versus us, like we saw, it was I got it. I don't know even how to call it because some people say it was a humiliating loss. Some people were happy about that. But everybody literally thought that you win. Like I also thought that okay, it's gonna be a tough match.
Yeah, I feel
So
like we're
yeah,
one of these. Like, if I can use an example here, like
we thought it would.
American
Yeah,
Vietnam, right?
we thought
Like,
it would be like EG
anyone thought
versus.
America was going to win because it's
Mhm.
just like one of those.
Yeah.
Like, we've been known for quite a bit
Hmm.
now. Like, we were out here for almost a year
Hmm.
now, and people just knew us more.
Hmm.
I feel like our past teams would have done really well in that game,
Yeah.
like really well. But these guys, they literally just need to practice. They're
Hmm. Hmm.
strongly grinding, and I
Yeah.
know this because I'm in like a separate server for only the Serenity team,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
they've even got people in voice chat right now
Hmm.
practicing. And like this team have so much potential for the
Hmm.
future.
I remember that in the match, like I was talking with Chelsea, and I was like, "Yeah, good luck. Let's go. Let's go." So first round, well, like, wait, what the heck is going on? Because we just saw that we were starting to wreck them. Even Lucifer couldn't even handle it. Like, Lucifer also gone way, way down. And I've got like that, he's the best player in the Omni. Because of what I saw till now, he's the best Omni player. And he just got wrecked in that match. Until now, like, all the matches versus us, it was 2 matches. He just got wrecked in every single match versus our team. Like, I think that we made a team, a good team, a very good team. and we underestimated it without even knowing it. Like, I knew that this team is good. We knew it. I told Strikes, let's do this game. Let's do this game. It can do nothing bad. It's like, you know, getting ready for a league and tournaments. And he was like, yeah, let's go for it. Like, he was also afraid to
Mm,
lose this match.
yeah.
And
I
we were,
can't wait until we get to play our Omni team against MI,
yeah,
because last time we played Serenity, right? And I really want to see how Omni would do against the same
yeah,
team, because now we've got Rydak. He is Global Elite Face at
yeah,
level 10, and he is very good at this game.
uh-huh,
Our Omni team is filled with only literally the best
mhm,
players we could find. It took us
yeah,
so long to get this team,
uh-huh,
like so long,
yeah, I know,
and I can't wait to get them to get. I
yeah,
can't wait. Oh,
yeah,
I'm lost for
I
words.
got what you mean.
I can't wait to get them to play MI because I really want to
Yeah,
see how they'll do.
so we are
We'd live
also get,
stream it too.
yeah, we are practicing right now and getting ready for Face It level 10 on games. Let's go it like
Mm.
that to the FPL level. Because our players, also the coach is like in FPL. He's like, he's a semi-pro player. And he said, like, this team is much better than a level 10. And if they'll just bring it up a bit a notch, they can be one of the best teams if they'll try. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, let's go for that. Like,
It's
no
really nice to
worries.
also see a player called Project who played in the Omni vs Serenity game. He was a sub for Omni,
Mm-hmm.
and he basically joined another organization.
Mm-hmm.
And after he realized that that wasn't working out, he literally straight away messaged me. And it feels really good that people really want to play for my clan. Well, not only my clan, but
Mm-hmm.
it's really good to see people really want to play for
Mm-hmm.
MetriX. Like the feeling that they were the first people you
Mm-hmm.
chose.
Yeah.
It's just really good.
Mm-hmm. So, to be honest, with cheating players, I was not the best, but we were not the best. Like, me and my friend, made Matrix, fucking hell. Me and Strikes, we were not the best in finding players and all. But we did find Flip,
Yeah,
and we didn't find Broken. Now he's called Never. Nevos, something
yeah,
like that. Nevos. So we were like, yeah, let's create this roster. In the start, I was also a player because I was a replacement player. And I was like, no
yeah,
way I'm gonna play in a game. Like, let's get the fifth player. Let's just get it. So then I saw that Strikes didn't fit the team. I was like, Strikes, look, we're gonna get another player. He's gonna replace it. Then we got Balthazar. Balthazar is more likely. And I can tell you, this guy was an extremely good decision. Like, the roster now that you got is much better than any roster we had, even much better than the roster we had versus you, but not as good as the coach with it. Even so, the coach, fragged a lot, but didn't frag, too much. Like, he fragged amazingly, but done just as a normal player will do in an Astralis versus Liquid or something like that. So we thought
yeah.
it would be like EG versus Liquid. We were like, yeah, it will be hard as fuck. And we thought you would bring up the level 10 players. Like, I thought that you'll bring up Crimson and all of them. So I told them, oh, look, they're gonna bring up level 10 players, get ready for that. So they told
Yeah,
me
yeah.
it's all good, like, they'll deal with it. I told them that it's okay. The match started. I remember watching it and I was like counting the see I was counting the numbers. It was in the first game ended 16-5.
Yeah, I feel like SCS didn't do too bad because they were
Yeah.
still a coaching squad at the time. Like
Mhm.
they weren't actually fully into their main team kind of
Yeah.
effort of having an
Mhm.
actual organization controlling them
Mhm.
as players and getting them into different tournaments. It was their first game.
Yeah.
So I feel like they did do well for their first game. Like
Mhm.
they had a lot of pressure considering it wasn't like a normal scrim. Like usually a first game would be
Mhm.
just playing against the
Yeah.
team. It wouldn't be casted or anything.
Mhm.
And straight up, they had a pro caster
Yeah. I
cast
say it was
for
for us like that. So
so many
imagine,
people.
like, your guys at least had some time to prepare. We were like what 3 weeks till the start, from the start, three
Hmm.
weeks exactly, and we were like Okay, they offer us again. Let's go for it. Nerves on. So we just gone for it, and we had
Yeah.
our players had much less experience in these scenes. Like they were, yeah, we're getting
Yeah, I feel like
perform.
both teams are basically
Mhm.
like not exactly experienced in
Yeah,
playing different teams. But I feel like
yeah,
your team was just more like rank wise and skill wise better.
yeah. Our team is very skill wise. It's also we're gonna take them more skill wise, and there's gonna be a lot of changes, not in the roster, but in the roster levels, because we, as I told you, our plan is to take them to FPL and to take them just to the best we can, and to,
Mm.
if we can, to take them to the major.
I have to say, I did notice one thing about MI in that
Yeah.
game. And when, especially on a B site
Hmm.
rush from MetriX, when MI were CT,
Hmm.
um, this was just about when Crossy started casting and came back from like work because he was stuck in traffic, if you
Uh-huh.
remember.
Yeah.
And I feel like when we did rush,
Hmm.
uh, MI panicked a bit after the first. Like when we rushed, we
Hmm.
instantly got 2 kills, and
Yeah,
I
I
think
think.
MI panicked a bit, and basically technique
No,
was lost,
no, I
and
was in the
the
voice
players
chat.
started going everywhere.
I was in the voice chat because there was a delay of 1 round, so I was asking them what's going on because I heard a lot of yelling and
Mm.
something in the same moment, something in the chemistry just gone wrong. This is why you want to fix
Yeah,
the your first five
like
rounds in time. So it was only chemistry problems and information problems. But as you
mm,
saw when it ended, we just wrecked you another like five in a row.
mm. Like when Crossy
Yeah.
started casting, we actually won quite a lot in a row though.
Yeah, because as I
Like I think
told
we
you,
won
our
five.
communication got worse when it started happening. Like we had a fight, one of our hostels
Oh
decided to
yeah.
fight two others, and a lot of issues.
Mm,
So I was needed to go in the voice chat, and I told them, look, you need to
yeah.
take yourself in the hands. You see, if you talk like that, if you speak like that, they're gonna win the match because you have no motivation like that. You're not playing your best like that, and not
Yeah,
even
because
trying
it,
like
it
that.
really doesn't matter.
Mhm.
CSGO is one of these games where it doesn't matter how many rounds you have.
Yeah.
It matters if you carry on that style.
Uh
Because
huh.
if you stop at 14 rounds and the other team, let's say, have like 8,
Hmm.
they will end up winning that game. You have to
Yeah, I
like be
know.
constantly
Hmm.
on top of it for the entire game
You
because
also,
rounds just
yeah,
won't flow to
you
you.
also need to be mostly with good motivation to do that. Like
Yeah,
100% with good
that's
motivation.
really,
And
really
before
important.
that moment, like when they started fighting, it was the start of the round even before him, and I heard it. And in the same moment I heard it, it's literally the thing that effed us up in the first start. Like it's literally the thing that fucked us up in the first start because we couldn't do much about that. I was needed to speak with the hostels. I tried to speak as much as I can, but I was needed to speak two languages in the same time, and it kind of made a big problem. They were mad at him rushing and all, and then about the other two players speaking Russian instead of English. So I gone there. It took me, like as I told you, 5 rounds to make it better, to make them go back. And when they stopped fighting, they it's just like was a very weird miracle because they stopped acting like that. They were literally so happy when they stopped fighting and they started taking all the anger
Mm.
versus your team, and they just wrecked them like 5 rounds in a row.
Both,
Also, yeah,
yeah,
also.
both our teams are teams that if we get rushed
Hmm.
and 2 kills instantly happen, everything just gets lost. Techniques
No,
gets lost, and everyone starts
I told
falling
you before
everywhere.
it got lost, before the rush even. In the start of the round, it was like in the end of the last round, before it all
Yeah,
happened.
it happens like throughout the game too, though.
Mhm.
Like it
Yeah,
happens
it also
normally too,
happened
like
on
with
map
pro
two.
teams,
Yeah, it happens also on map two in the start. This way you was how it's called,
especially when
starting
you
in the
lose your
win.
support player first.
Yeah, this
When you
way.
lose your support player first, that is a bad thing because that means that you've got
Mhm.
no like backup
Yeah, but
to
that's the
the
reason
team.
why you started winning. Like in the first match, in the second match, I mean, because
Yeah,
you
who
started
exactly
like
is your
in a
support player?
four. It's like it's all inside. I can't tell them all. Like I won't tell them all.
Yeah, who's your support player for MI?
I won't tell it. We have right now. I can tell you that we have right now a player that we call it support. Is the second entry flagger. It's Phoenix.
Okay, so you haven't got everything sorted out exactly at the moment, like about roles.
Hmm. Yeah. So right now, also boosting our training time for it to get the chemistry better, get everything better, and
Mm.
I think it will take us a lot more, like a lot less time to do it, and a lot more skills. Like it will give us much more skills because the new player we just inputted is much better than the last player was before him. Is much better than Bomber. Bomber was a good player but never arrived in how it's called in training, and also I was needed to take him out of the main roster,
Yeah.
and I put in on replacements because we don't have a second roster. Like our second roster is the
Yeah.
academy, and it's not a roster. It's just getting ready for the team.
Mm.
So yeah, we had a lot of issues. So it's why I did my final choice, and I don't regret it now because I think it will be very good. We put Vuzavei and Phoenix instead of Sasek and Bomba. Like instead of Extra now, Extra is a global elite player and all, but he doesn't fit because he doesn't have even the time to train and all. Like he doesn't have
Yeah.
time. So I prefer players
It's
that have
really
time.
bad when one of your players has to miss out on a lot of trainings because
Hmm.
if you're training like your team for, because my team basically they train themselves at the moment.
Yeah.
They have basically weeks set out for what they're going to do. At the moment, they're practicing Inferno strats for their
Hmm.
game on Friday.
Hmm.
And let's say one of the players can't make that week, yeah,
Hmm. Yeah.
it would be really bad on the day because when all the teams have practiced a strat for that day and then one player doesn't know about it, it might kill the entire strat completely and they'll have to abandon it because that one player is a fifth of the team.
Hmm.
And if you think about it, every player is a lot in CS:GO. Each player has a role and each player means a lot to the team.
Even more than that. Like
Mm.
it's basically like every team is a machine. If you take one screw out of it, it's dead. Like it won't work.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
as you
Yeah,
can see, if
that's really good.
like
Yeah.
what we did, we took a bad screw out, like a broken screw out, and we
Yeah.
replaced it in a fixed one. In the
Yeah,
start,
yeah.
we were.
If you just
Mhm,
leave one screw out, that machine won't stay like work as well as it would.
mhm,
Like same as a team. You take a player out, it won't they won't play as well as the
mhm.
team together chemistry wise.
They won't play it all like the same. We had it experienced in tough, and this so we needed to let the coach play instead. Normally teams don't let the coach play instead, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, mhm. Yeah, I also need to go.
Okay,
So
yeah.
yeah,
So should we just finish it up and
yeah,
maybe a live
I need to go.
stream later, hopefully
Hmm.
on the MetriX channel.
Yeah, we'll.
But I can't wait until our Omni team
Yeah,
plays
the live
because
stream
that'll
will
be a
be on
really
both
fun game.
channels.
Yeah, yeah, of
Hmm.
course, yeah.
Also,
Do you
this
guys have a
time,
caster yet?
hmm?
Do you guys have a caster yet?
What is the cost?
Like a person that commentates over the game.
No, we don't have a casa.
I'll invite to this server. It's really good for finding different
Mhm.
people like that. Um,
I don't think we want next game to be casted. Casted, I want it to be, how it's called. Just offline match. Like an online offline, if you know what I mean. Like we'll tell them all what happened and all, but we won't cast it because if we cast it, other teams can see our strats and it won't be good.
um, I don't know. I don't know.
Like we'll see. The next match we will do it like that as you wanted,
Yeah,
but let's do like practice match not let's do. We will do practice matches after it, but the practice matches won't be the same. Like it won't be
Okay, yeah,
constant.
sure. Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna end this how it's called broadcast. We're gonna end this broadcast over here. It was goddamn long, and I
Yep.
need to go. So
It was
see you
really good.
around,
It was
everybody.
really good talking to you.
Yeah,